Okay, this next event is something that most of us have already learned about, and most of us know about just from American history, but I felt it's important to include in my timeline. So, for that reason, I have the American Revolution in my timeline. It occurred from 1775 to 1783. This conflict basically arose from the growing tensions between the people that were in Great Britain's 13 Northern American colonies and the colonial government, which represented the monarchy and the big British crown and all that. So basically, the tensions between the people who were on American land who didn't want to be a part of the British started revolting. But something that happened because of this, that caused this to happen, was the Boston Massacre, the Stamp Act, so taxes, basically, a bunch of taxes that were imposed by the British on the American people, and also the Tea Party, where the Americans were opposing British interference within their government. So most people know everybody, or a lot of the people, threw the big crates of tea into the water and wasted a lot of money, which obviously didn't make people happy. But in the long term, this American Revolution was pretty successful because after this comes the Constitution and the Articles of Confederation and all that. So for long-term results, it resulted in more people wanting to participate in politics because they wanted to be involved. They wanted to know what their government was doing, and they wanted to have a little bit more control than they were already having, essentially democracy, which is the most important factor. This was one of the first successful revolts to the point where a country kind of pushed the foreign interference out.